that life came about entirely by chance, when you know the level of detail of biochemistry and physiology that us physicians know, that's just an absurdity. I mean, there's no prospect when you look at the details of that all of the details of physiology that gives us life today came about by accident. It just doesn't compute. And if you look at it in detail, you see there's no evidence for that. There's no way to look at the sophisticated physiology and anatomy of a living human being and to argue that it came about by statistical chance. And when you look at the evidence that it proceeded from statistical chance, which I've done in detail, it just doesn't compute.
Statistically impossible? Let's take a look at the probability of forming just one of the smallest proteins by random chance. We will look at the protein insulin, a protein critical for glucose metabolism. Insulin is made up of 51 amino acids. To manufacture insulin, the cell must first construct a chain of protein 84 amino acids long called proinsulin. Next, it must fold and cross-bond proinsulin into a specific shape. Finally, a section of this protein 33 amino acids long is cut out by special enzymes. This leaves 51 amino acids properly oriented in two cross-linked chains, which is the final insulin molecule. In order to determine the probability of forming insulin, we must calculate the probability of forming proinsulin. Given that there are 20 different existing amino acids and that there are 84 amino acids in a proinsulin molecule, we are able to calculate that the total possible arrangement is 20 to the 84th. Converting this to base 10, it is approximately 10 to the 109th. That is 1 in 1 with 109 zeros after it. To bring this number into perspective, the total number of atoms in the universe is estimated at 10 to the 82nd atoms, which is much less than 10 to the 109th. Simply stated, it would be more likely for a blindfolded person to find one specific atom in the universe than for a proinsulin molecule to form out of all the 84 amino acid protein combinations that are possible. When using more realistic parameters, including the number of proteins that need to be formed, the DNA coding of these proteins, and the time factor in which this is to occur, the odds against life forming by chance become even more unimaginable and is deemed statistically impossible.